Hi, my name's Eva, and today I am here to answer the age-old question, does size matter? And unsurprisingly, as per usual, it's actually more complicated and optimistic than you might think. So let's jump right into it. So as you may or may not know, I am an undergraduate, soon-to-be master's researcher, and so when answering this question, I dove right into what type of papers and scientific articles there are on this topic. So I'm just going to be focusing for this video on heterosexual and cisgender sexual interactions, but if you want a video exploring a broader context, please let me know. So as I began to look at all these papers, a trend did actually manage to emerge, so I'll break it down. First of all, when a bunch of heterosexual women were asked how important is penis size to you, most people, over 70%, said it was either unimportant or totally unimportant. So, right off the bat, your dick is fine. But let's dive into a little bit more about the specifics. There are actually some studies that have compared, when asking this question, they've asked how important is length and how important is thickness or girth. And it seems that heterosexual women actually think that thickness is more important. And this preference strengthens more sexual partners. So as women begin to kind of get a comparison level and understand their own preferences better. So why might a thicker penis be more pleasurable? People have a bunch of different theories. One of them is that it has a larger surface area to rub against the clitoris during thrusting. Other people might think that because there are lots of nerve endings at the front of the vaginal canal, this could be stimulating those, or because the internal clitoris, the bulbs wrap around the vagina, that's what a thicker penis is stimulating. If you have questions or like, what's the internal clitoris? I actually made a whole video about it, so check it out. How do women's preferences match up with the average? According to several studies, women's preferences for thickness are around 4.8 to 5 inches in circumference. And compared to another study which collected data online at men's self-measurements according to a standardized ruler, that's about the same as average. So, moral of the story, your penis is probably fine. But if you're with someone and getting sexy with them and they're making you feel bad because a part of your body, you might not want to be having sex with them anyway. I'm Eva. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow me on Twitter at SexEdOntario. Go to my Tumblr and request videos for me to make. And if you are not subscribed, please do so. I am so close to 1,000. That's all for me, and have a lovely day. And also, please, please, please do not brag to people on Tinder about how big your dick is, because it doesn't really matter.